Okay. You guys are like super close in my face. It's okay. But here's my lunch. But one thing I did want to go over was like my goals for 2025. Does anybody else like to do, I mean, I know it's a super common thing is going over your New Year's resolutions, but I have like a way I like to do it. I really just like writing it down because I feel like sometimes it's nice to just go back and look at what your goals are periodically throughout the year. And I am not someone who believes like you should just be like right at January 21st, straight from the jump. Like, let's get it all done, all of these things done at one time. Like, it's just impossible. It's just impossible. So I like to do that. And then I also like to create like little vision boards for the year. I don't know if I really believe like that it's manifesting, but I will say a lot of my vision boards, a lot of the things that I put on there, they do come true. And I think it's more so of just seeing it visually and materially, and it kind of just gives you like that motivation to keep going. And it's also just a reminder when you see it, like, oh yeah, these are my goals for the year. So I made this with my best friend. We had such a fun vision board night. We did it on New Year's Eve. I don't think that vision boards also, like, I had a friend and I told her that I made one and she was like, oh, like I missed it this year. And I'm like, girl, you can do a vision board anytime. Like, you don't have to just do it in January. There's not like a magic spell in the air that you have to get it done in January on the 1st or it's not going to happen. Like, no. So I have this really great, it's not as pretty as my friend's, like hers was gorgeous. Okay, so I put Italy 2025 in this little thing right here. Isn't that beautiful? I really want to go to Italy this year, or Greece or Croatia, but I feel like Italy might be a little bit more attainable this year. And then I put that I want to focus on motherhood. Okay. And I think motherhood, self-care, and I put Heidi, which is a Scandinavian word kind of for like comfort in your home, you know, like coziness. So I think that all like kind of plays into with each other. Self-care, having a cozy home, slow living, focus on motherhood. And for me, if I'm focused on motherhood and focused on myself, everything else in my life will fall into place because I am nurtured and I am being watered. So then everything else in my life, I'm able to water. So I put self-care and I focused on my hair because I wanted I like how she's like touching her hair because I want to change my hair. I don't know if you guys, unless you know me personally, then you might not know this, but I am a baby bangs short bob girl. Like, I am that French haircut. Like, I love that style. That has always been my go-to. But I am kind of like, I grew my hair out for a specific reason, and now I mean, I know I need to cut my ends because they're like dead, but I kind of want to keep the length, do some layering, face framing, and then do some baby bangs, and I feel like it would give me the same feel. I put roller skating here because I want to get back into roller skating. Before I had my son, I would roller skate like almost every Thursday at this local roller skating rink, and it's just fun. Like, I wasn't a pro, I didn't know like all the cool tricks, but it was just like fun to go and listen to great music and skate. And then I have assets here. My husband was like, there is no way we're gonna be able to afford a second home, but I'm like, don't say never, or it's not impossible, but I would like to start saving in order to buy a property here in Wilmington, whether like a rental condo. And I put this A-line house because there's this A-line house right across the street from me and it is so beautiful. It's on the lake. It's so pretty. I love looking at outside of my window because we have like a curtain of pine trees, and then right behind you can't see anything but just like a little bit of that A-line house. It's so whimsical and magical and like foresty. I love it. And then I put hosting watch parties with this little Oscar. I do want to watch the Oscars this year kind of and host a party with my friend. And if my other friends want to come too, they can come. And I want to, if Bridgerton comes out this year, I want to have a Bridgerton watch party. I just love like having the girls over. Like I love having friends over and just where we can have fun little drinks and a cute little meal. I love that. And then recognition with my doula, like #1 doula, and then I have my business name here, and then this I put in a lot of work into my doula business this year. Not so much the business, but my doula work this past year. And now I'm working on 3 certifications. I just finished one of those certifications today. I should be getting my certification in the mail. It's my postpartum doula certification. I've already been practicing as a doula. You don't need a certification legally to be a doula, but I started it, and then after I got my birth doula certification, I kind of just like went head into birth work and kind of was putting postpartum work on the side because I was still postpartum myself. And so now this year I feel like, okay, I'm ready. So I went ahead and I finished it. I have been sitting on that certification for 2 years. I finally finished it. And I'm working on my certified breastfeeding counselor certification. I'm almost done with that one. I'm going to be so excited once I finish that one because I've also been sitting on that for 2 years. And then I am working on a postpartum nutrition certification. It's not really a certification. It's more just a continuing education. And it's focused on using animal fats and animal protein to help, it's called Mother Mammal. I'll put her Instagram here. Her name is Kearsley. Oh my God, the knowledge she has, she's amazing. She lives in Asheville, North Carolina, and I live in Wilmington, North Carolina, so she's like the mountains and I'm like the ocean. I'm only 2 classes in. We're on week 2, and I feel like I'm just learning so much. I love hearing her talk. She's amazing. I also put that I want to go on a doula retreat. So there is one that I have in mind, but it's in March and it's in Mexico and it's about a week long. And I don't know if I'm really ready to be away from the baby for that long. He's only a year old. By then he'll probably be about 14, 15 months old. But I don't know. We breastfeed. So I don't know. I have to see. I really, really want to go because next year I don't think that's going to be in the cards for me. Because Olaf will be away on deployment. And so I'm really going to be solo parenting here. And I don't think I'll be able to do that. So, but I really do want to go on a doula retreat. If not that one, then maybe another one later on in the year. And then, of course, not working on our relationship, but really just like pouring more into my marriage and into my partner. As everyone knows, postpartum, you're kind of just like in a roommate stage. And I love my husband, and he's going to be going away next year for an entire year. So I really want us to just like water our relationship and feed into it as much as we can because I'm going to miss him so much. Travel, like I said, for that. And then I put low spend. See, a woman is budgeting. Our spring garden, Pilates Prince. Okay, so now that we've gone over my vision board that I have a list here in my notes of my got these 2025 wish list. So I put make more money this year. That's more so of like taking on more clients and reevaluating my value that I have, especially now that I am getting more certifications and continuing my birth education. I think that I am worth more. So I put learn more about birth education. It's more, when I put that, I mean considering maybe getting a birth educator certification, but I'm not quite sure on that one. I do want to do it, but I'm maybe more towards the end of the year. So then that way, the following year, I can start doing some birth education classes. Finish my postpartum doula certification. I did that last night. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I put that at the bottom of my list. We are January 22nd, 22nd day in the first month of the year, and I've already done something off my list. I'm so happy. Guys, I've been sitting on this for 2 years. Okay, the next is finish my certified breastfeeding counselor certification. Get more clients through the program that I'm working through. The program that I work through just got offered more money for our budget this year, and so we're able to help more clients. So that's what I have. Start Pilates. I do Pilates in the house, like mat Pilates from YouTube, but I really, really want to put myself out there and go and sign up for a Pilates class, like at a Pilates studio. I don't know. I think it's just anxiousness, not anxiousness, just awkwardness. I'm like, oh, what if they ask me to sign up for more classes and I don't like the classes? I'll feel pressured. And I really just need to let that go behind me. Lose 40 pounds and finish off my weight that I wanted to lose. I'm now at 38 pounds that I need to lose. So I've lost 2 pounds so far from January. Tone my body. And it's more so of just like strengthening my body. I lost so much muscle mass this pregnancy. And I know it's because I wasn't getting in enough protein. And that is another thing of why I took a much slower approach for this weight loss, because I'm really focused on protein and focused on my calorie intake, because I don't want to lose muscle mass. Take a European vacation. Pay off 75% of my debt, because some of my debt, like my car payment, I'm not too concerned of. And obviously, like our house is not something that I'm really focused on paying off right away. So it's more so of like 75% of credit card debt, loans, things of that nature. Grow my social media platform. I have finally gotten myself for TikTok out of like the 60s. I'm now in the 70s, 3,670 followers last time I checked. Make a livable wage off of social media. To me, livable wage is livable combined with being a postpartum doula. So not completely solely livable off of social media, but I just want to make some money off of social media and grow my doula business's social following. Yeah. So those are my 2025 wish lists. I don't know, guys. What do you think? What are your wish lists? Like, I want to know. Comment down below, like, your top 3 things of this year. And also, are you an all or nothing person, or are you more like slow paced, wins the race type person when it comes to your goals for 2020, for the new year? Like, are you someone who's like, January 1st, let's go, and you just ride it the whole year long? And then if something happens, you just stop? Or are you someone who gives yourself time and slowly make adjustments and start like slowly habit stacking and things like that? I feel like I'm the latter. I never have been one who was like, okay, it's January 1st, let's go to the gym. We got to do this. We got to do that. No. I also am not one who believes that you start everything in winter. I slowly make changes, but for me, I feel like the new year starts in springtime. Like, I feel like we are still in winter. We're still like hibernating. We still should be living very slowly. It's winter. I do like to go outside though, but I'm not gonna be, I don't know, like I feel like a bear. Like, I'm hibernating, I'm chilling. I'm just nourishing myself, nourishing my body, and focus on being cozy inside the house. Do I think that like I'll slowly start organizing more, like focusing more? I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so we finally got back home from pickup. I think what I'll do is try and put the little one down for a nap. And then while I can, it's just raining outside, so I can't really go on a walk. I really like going outside and getting a walk in, but... Okay, so now we're going to do a little mat Pilates. It's just too cold outside to go on a walk. So we're gonna go and do some Pilates. It'll be nice and fun. We have it like set up like real chill and real fun. It'll be nice. I'm gonna try out Pilates by Raven. I've never tried her, but my sister really recommends her. And I loved her on Love is Blind. Okay, so I was gonna delete this whole clip, y'all, because I was so like embarrassed by what I was seeing here. Now, I'm glad I did record it. You can see I'm not engaging my core at all. Anyways, this is what my body looks like right now. And instead of just like deleting this and pretending like this body doesn't exist, and like maybe even going back and re-recording and, you know, pulling my shirt all the way down or something, no, what I'm going to do is just keep this out. And this is what my body looks like currently, and I am working on it. But yeah, like, oh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like pretty embarrassed, but this is my body. Okay, so I'm like super wrapped up in my little Gobi hat because it's cold in here, but you guys kind of get the gist of it. This video was about financial reset. Not financial reset. This video was about some of my New Year's goals and my beautiful little vision board that I have. And for me, this year I'm also working on my health. Last year I did lose 50 pounds. 30 of those pounds were pregnancy weight, so I would say I lost 20 pounds. And I have 40 more to go to get to a healthy weight that I want to be at. Anyways, yeah, that'd be more to go to get to a healthy weight that I want to be at. Anyways, yeah, that video, I'm trying to just not be fake with y'all, okay? So don't chew me up about my body. Know who you guys watch on YouTube, like exercise wise. I love doing like those types of videos.